Alright, it's here. We're doing stuff. I'm back. It's been a little while now at this point. We can be done with this music. Do I have Player Unknown's Battleground? Wow, this microphone is really in the way. I do not, no. I do not have Player Unknown's Battleground. Because I just blew $40 on Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. So yeah. I don't really have cash money right now. But anyways, we're here at Seattle-Tacoma in the PMDG 737 flying to San Francisco today. It's going to be real fun. We're going to have a great time. Someone's messaging me on Steam. Yeet, says Logan. That's good. So, basically, let's I'm not going to bother with any, like, formalities. I don't really care. Let's just start. Let's see if I remember how to fly this. It's been like a month since I've done anything. Oh, I flew something yesterday. Oh, sound would probably be good. There we go. All right, sound is good. Let's see. What do I got to do? Oh yeah, you do this. So you make that happen. And then let's see what else we got. Could turn those puppies to a line. I do have the, oh god, that was good. I do have the, whatchamacallit, the enhanced cockpit sounds for this plane. So, that should be pretty good. Turn all these on. Let's see, Paxky Doodles, can go to auto. Let's see, we can turn off engine bleeds for now. Set our cruise altitude, which is 35,000. Landing altitude, we can do that later. It's definitely nice to be back in this, though. It's nice to be back in an older plane. So displays are coming online. Get that out of here. Performance is trash, as per usual. Pull that parking brake. Okay, so... I don't know, the display's just not on. That's background lights, I think. Now they're on, they're just taking forever to load. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and put in our fuel and stuff. So I won't be able to see the chat if people are talking. Oh, I need to fix that too. Let's see, PMDG setup. These options, sound. Play in external. Or is there not a way? I wonder if you can't turn that off in this. External view. I don't remember how to do that because I know in the external. Oh, we can definitely turn that down. That's for sure. Yeah, I know there's a way to tell it to play when you click out of the window. Oh, no. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Something like that. Okay. Let's load the plane. So let's go ahead and put in our fuel. Is this in kilograms? Oh, it's in pounds, of course. So I'm going to have to regenerate this in pounds. Great. Pounds. Save default. And regenerate. So this is going to take forever. So, yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't remember what. Okay, this is regenerated. So let's have a look at the thing. What are we doing with this? So, we have 20,000 pounds of gas. Premium jet fuel. 2681. Pop that in there. So that's about 44%, 45%. Our payload, we have a zero fuel weight of 132,604. Alright. And I think that's good. The chocks are set, which actually means I don't need the parking brake for now. Okay, the doors. apparently the left forward was open. That's good. Okay, let's put in the route. And of course the nav data is out of date because I haven't flown this in a while. So it's still in 1706, but it's only one cycle out of date. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Alright, route. Route. Alright, position in it. We are at KC. Crapper. Where's the K? There we go. KC. Pop that in there. So our IRS was aligned. So we have our departure is KC, and our destination is KSFO, or San Francisco. Maybe. I just realized you can't see my mouse. I guess maybe, I don't know, let me fix that real quick. Capture mouse cursor. There we go. Okay, so we are departing runway 16 left. And our flight number is American. I believe it was 933, I want to say. Something like that. Okay. Route. No. Hello? Have I broken it? Uh-oh. What have I done? There should be an execute, something. RIP. Hello? What have I done to it? I've messed it up now, haven't I? Or no, okay, never mind. I guess the 737 works differently. Yeah, okay, it just does some weird stuff. So we're departing on the Harab 5 E-Rave transition. There we go. Okay, so now it does that. Alright, gotcha. And we are going to take Airway Quebec 1 to Etchy. And then we're going to go direct to Milbec. I assume that's what that is. Keegan Given says, hello. Hello, Keegan Given. How are you doing? Alright, and then we're arriving San Francisco on the Bodega 2 on 28 right. So the ILS 28 right. I might have to look up a transition for this. And we're taking, what was it, Bodega 2? And we don't need a transition because we've already put that into the flight plan. I don't know. See, this is where I suppose I could just substitute it or something. Well, let me just have a look at the plan right now and see what it looks like without that. Swap that over to plan. Go to legs. Oh, crap. Well, I might have just screwed that a little bit. Because it doesn't let me pick another transition, which is really dumb. So I might have just screwed us a little bit. And there's vectors. Let's see, is this the go around? Yeah, it's the go around. It brings us right over it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, normally that would kind of come out there. I might just mess this up. We might have to put this back in. Except, of course, it doesn't let me erase the flight plan. I don't know how to do that, actually. Balls. I suppose we could just delete this stuff. And doesn't let me do that. Crapper. Okay, I guess I could just go here and then start overwriting everything. This is gonna take forever. Crapper. I might need to reload this. I'm sick. Keegan says he's sick. Please kill him. Well, that sucks. How'd you get sick? It's like July. Are you like crapping yourself or what? Like seriously. Okay, I'm gonna reload the plane because I jacked that up like hugely. I'm gonna pull out Sky Vector real quick. Okay, there we go. Plane's reloaded. And it's got to initialize its garbage before you can do anything. Okay, well, we're gonna try that again. Let's have a look at Sky Vector real quick. Let's pull that up so at least I kind of like can see where it's taking us before I make a choice, because that was clearly not the ideal thing to do there. So let's pull up ground power again. There we go. Okay, let's fire it up again. Let's have another try at this, shall we? Alright, that'll do. Pop those emergency lights on. We'll come back to the overhead panel. Hopefully I don't forget about it. Okay, so, oh crap, nope, we need the IRS first. I'm coming back to it already, good job. That's cool. Okay, trying it again. Take two. Alright, K, S, A. I have no clue how I'm sick. Nice, that's good. Well, I mean, just at least you're sick and you have all the time in the world to watch me live stream. So that's a good part, right? Alright, I'm going to try and make this quick. Runway 16 left. And not hose it again. This thing's doing something. Let's see. AAL 933. Which is, of course, a fictional flight. I mean, it's probably real, just not this route. Okay, departing this runway, route 5, route. Gotta look at this again. So we're Q1, Quebec 1 to Etchy. Hello? Alright, Quebec 1, Etchy. Or no, sorry, wait. Did I pick E-Rave? I might have forgot the transition. Crapper. Oh, let me look. I did forget the transition. Okay, let's try this again. E-Rave. At least I think that was right. Yeah, that looks good enough. Okay. So now we're Quebec 1 to Etchy. I wonder if I can use my keyboard on this. That might make it go a little bit faster. Okay, hit tab. Oh yeah, there. Oh, yes. Good. Much better. Okay. That was for one waypoint. Wow, super pointless. Okay, Etchy. So on the Bodega 2, 28 right. So we have Archie, Dumba, and Menlo. I'm gonna look at Sky Vector. So we have ARCHI. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. Well, I don't know, because if it brings us, I'm gonna copy and paste our route into this and see what it does. So we take this, overwrite it. That apparently we have no arrival, so that's cool. Wait, what? What is it doing? What kind of jank is this thing? What? Oh my god, it's just made a loop. No, please, for the love of God, don't do that. Shouldn't have copied the whole thing. That was a mistake. Let's see here. Alright, that's better. It still thinks we're doing a loop, so I don't know what drugs this thing has taken lately. You can do that, and then paste it in. I honestly don't know what it's doing. Apparently it thinks the Bodega 2 arrival is, yeah, that's messed up. Okay, that's real good. Thanks for that. Okay, well, we have Dumba. Let's just try. All right, so I don't know. They're all like kind of in the same spot. Some are just farther out, which makes me think this probably maybe wasn't the best idea. And then we have Menlo. Where's Menlo? This is probably one that's just meant to have like vectors. So we could fly straight over and then make a turn in. We'll go with Menlo. Okay, whatever. I hope that works. It's gonna have to work. So there's that. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Discontinuity. Now we have vectors, which we're going to eliminate. Okay, so let's go into plan mode. Wow, my frame rate just tanked. Okay, so that looks good. Step through this real quick. I need to zoom in here. So this is a range of, what, 10 miles? So it brings us straight over, and then we kind of loop around under the ILS. Which, I mean, I guess that works, because then we still have, like, probably 15 or so miles till we actually are at the runway. So, what the heck is that? Something hit my window. Okay, I'm going to be done with this now, because I've probably bored you enough. I've been streaming for 20 minutes, and then I've done absolutely nothing besides this. Which also means we need to load the plane again, unless it kept those load settings, but I don't think it did. No, it did not. Great. Okay, so 20,681. 20,681. And a zero fuel of 132.6. Alright. That's good. I'm gonna start. I'm probably. I don't think I have anything assigned. Oh, that's the flaps. Yep. Good. So I do have something assigned to that. Okay. Let's do the performance over here real quick. I'm gonna fire up the APU while we're doing that, so that we don't have to wait for it. All right. Hold that there until. Okay. I guess never mind. We don't get to hold that. Thanks, plane. Just make sure the low pressure comes on. Alright, low pressure's on, so the starter is in fact working. I feel like I need to turn these sounds down a little bit. It's kind of loud. We'll pop this down to like 35. That's a bit better. Okay, that's good. We can now do our init ref. Pop that in there. I think we have, what? 500 reserves, 0.5. Cost index is 44. Cruise wind, I don't know if it pops that in automatically. I guess it's already decided it wants to put in a cruise altitude for us, but I'm just going to overwrite it at 350. Which, I'm not going to put it in there because I don't really care. Execute that. D rate, yeah, we're not very heavy today. We can probably flex 45. Flaps, we could take off flaps 5. So that gives us some pretty normal V speeds. Our trim setting. Pop those in, and that's good. So that's that. That's a performance done. Let's go ahead and make sure the... I should really assign a button to this on my joystick. Let's go and make sure the APU started. APU is started. APU is on bus now. So we can disconnect the ground power and tell them to remove it. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So let's go ahead and dump the chocks and pull the parking brake. Alright, that'll do it. So let's put this thing... Oh, I have to do this first. Alright, init ref. Actually, no, we can do climb. So let's... I forgot to set our main panel. I'm just a disaster. I don't really have any, like flow that I do. I just kind of do it. Okay. So, course doesn't matter. I'm going to set this to V2 plus index takeoff. So this is going to be 165, which is V2 plus 15. Heading, we can set that to like 160, something like that. Something that looks like runway heading. It's good enough. 35,000. I really wish there was a faster way to do this. Scroll wheel's not exactly fast. Or at least give me a setting to like do it by thousands. Okay. Flight director. Flight director. Let's see here. Let's put in the altimeter. And I guess we need the landing altitude too. So what is the altitude of the threshold? 13 feet. So we can just put it at 0. Unless there's... No, alright, we'll just do 0 feet. Okay. So I guess we need to Google the Seattle METAR. So the altimeter is, wow, 3020. That's, at least I can use my scroll wheel. That's nice. Rather than having to click and hold. I know I said I hate it, but for like a bunch of things you have to scroll a lot, rather than things you have to scroll a little, the scroll wheel's nicer for small scrolls. Big scrolls, it's not. Okay. That looks good. Let's do the overhead now. Let's finish doing that at least. So we can, or no wait, we need to put on our hydraulics first. So pop on the window heats, probe heats, hydraulic pumps, put on the yaw damper, the APU, turn on our packs, turn off our engine bleed so we don't dual bleed. The door apparently is open still, or again, I don't know why it defaults to that. That's really stupid actually. Okay, so that door's closed. Put our ignition on both. Our anti-collision lights come on. Set our cruise altitude on this again. Alright, so that's good, that's good, that's good. Packs are on. Yaw damper's good. Fuel pumps we can turn on. Alright, that looks good. So, we can arm those after we taxi. So ELEC, I don't know, we'll leave that on. Just make sure it figures itself out. Okay, TCAS, we can just put in some BS squawk code because we're not flying online. Didn't want to squawk 7600, that's generally something that, that means lost communications. So like you have no radio communications. So if you squawk that, that means you can't hear anybody on the radio. Ooh, I forgot this, that the 737 has a HUD. Except you need to be a lot closer to actually see it, which I'm not down to do, so we'll just not use it. Okay, so that I think is good. All that crap is good. Let's turn on the passenger signs. All right, let's bail. So let's see. I think we need to. So 1-6 left is this runway, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, we just need to push tail to the left, nose right, and we'll be good. All right. All right. Tail left, nose right. Push back. Maybe. Here we go. Nose left, tail right. I do not want to start engines before pushback. So, I guess we get serviced by Alaska Airlines today, because I'm pretty sure Seattle is one of their bases. Whoa, what is that? Interestingness. Okay.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Wow. I don't know what this green line is. Oh, I never activated the route. Rip. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. Alright.
Locking gear.
Can you be any louder? Crap.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
So, we're going to go ahead and fire up engine number 2 first today. Go ahead and do that. And, oh, wait, got to turn off the packs. There we go. Alright. Watching our N2 climb. Once we get to about 20%, we'll introduce fuel. Alright, there's fuel. Oh, I pushed us the wrong way. This is not... Really? Alright, we're gonna have to do a U-turn. Crap. I could have sworn I hit... Did I not hit nose right, tail left? Or did I do nose left, tail right? Well, alright, we're gonna have to whip a U-turn real quick. And the 737 seems pretty legit. Alright, the starter's off. That's a good start. And engine 2. Fire up engine 1 now. I don't have views set up for that wing yet. That's probably something we could do during the flight. Alright, well, that's crappy.
Set parking brake.
Alright, that's 20%. This is the new American livery.
I'm locking gear.
I really like the new American livery on their planes. I feel like this isn't starting. Something's hanging.
Tow truck disconnected.
No?
Bypass
Okay.
main removed.
It's just starting kind of slow. It's definitely starting. Alright. Okay, never mind. It did start. So, yeah, I'm going to have to turn around here. We might have to do... we might do a power back and turn around. Right? Just reverse the plane. Probably seems pretty legit. Pop that auto throttle on, so don't forget about it.
Left is clear.
I guess it doesn't like me engaging L11V now on the ground. Whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop a U-turn. No descent path after the brakes. Those brakes. That might be a bit of a problem. Jack Edwards says hi. What's up, man? Yeah, I don't really know. That might be a bit of a problem. Wow. I think that's Korean. Is your name Korean? That looks kind of... I could be completely wrong. I'm not really... I don't really know the whole, like... I'm not a big language person, but it looks kind of Korean, so correct me if I'm wrong. But he says hi. Yeah, so I might just have to do vertical speed mode after that, hopefully. Which doesn't really matter because it's pretty much the end of the route anyways, and then we just pick up the ILS. Okay, so let's pop a U-turn. I do like these engine sounds though. The Turbine Sound Studios, they're so good. So I'm just gonna kind of whip it around over here. Set our auto brake. Oh, this is kind of sketchy actually. Wow. Not to mention the frame rate's pretty awful, but that's flight simulators all the time. Okay, so let's taxi light. Strobes. Turn those on. Lights. Actually, we don't have to make lights. It's not dark. And yeah, okay, that's good. So let's just go ahead and taxi now. Sean Hickey says, "Does anyone have any advice? I'm taking flight next week, and I'm afraid of flying. Please help." I don't know. I personally love flying. I don't know if you could, if you're comfortable saying what exactly about flying that makes you afraid. You could probably, I could probably help you out with that. So I mean, yeah. Usually, what exactly scares you about it? If you don't mind sharing. Of having a panic attack on the plane and not being able to get off. Like when the like being stuck in the plane, like if it's just like a panic attack. I don't know. I've never really had a fear of flying. I don't really know how well I'm going to be able to, you know, like help you with this, but I mean, I would think that the likelihood of being like legitimately stuck on a plane would... I would think getting stuck on a plane would only happen, considering the amount of exits, at least on like a 737. I think there's like, let's see, let's just have a look and see how many emergency exits are on this thing. So we have 2 over the wing, 2 on the side, or 2 in the front, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, 2 on the other side, and 2 on the front, and or 1 on the front, 1 on the back on the other side. So I think the likelihood of all of those doors being rendered inoperable is pretty low, if not just, you know, the odds are very, very slim. So I don't really know. I suppose unless like the plane was like to crash, then perhaps something like that would happen. But I mean, the planes are designed in such a way that that will never happen, or at least that's the thought that goes into it. Oh, turn off the APU. Oh, balls. You gotta be crapping me. Oh, please don't. Alright, I think we're good. Are we good? I don't really want to admit how many times I've done that. Just test that real quick. I think we're good. Okay. I don't remember how to turn on the chronometer. Is that? Something like that. Alright. This is... Oh, wait. Okay, 16 left. Alright, I thought I taxied to the wrong runway. I was about to, like, beat something. Okay. Flight controls. RIP. What have I done? They look perfectly functional to me. Looks just fine. I don't know what you're going on about. Alright, so here's 1/6 left. So I think the flight time is going to be about an hour and 20 minutes. Something along those lines. Alright, we are lined up. I should have assigned a button to toga mode. But I guess it's too late now. So let's go ahead and I think the toga button is like this. There's a hidden click spot. It's like right there. And I see I still can't do that, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Both flight directors are on, right? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Let's bail. Let's get out of here. Let's listen to the sounds. They're so good. Unbelievable. I'm not going to touch the throttle, because last time I did that on the takeoff roll, it completely just died and reset everything. There's 100. A little bit off the center line.
V1.
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 Rotate.
V2.
Oh, alright. Pull back a little farther. Alright. There's positive rate here. Still can't engage LNAV or VNAV. I guess maybe I have to have autopilot on first. Alright. Alright, well, say goodbye to Seattle. Forgot to trim the plane, actually, which is a little bit of a problem. Okay, N1 mode. There's E-rate. There we go. Now we can engage LNAV and VNAV. So it's a little cloudy in the Seattle area. Turn off our taxi. We'll hand fly it for a little while. So I feel like this is probably a bit too loud, and it's a little loud on my end too. So I'll probably change that. All right, take the flaps down to 1. All right, well, that's not fairly beautiful. I don't know what is. All right, flaps up. Up now since we're getting near 250. You don't want to see that under 10,000 feet. So we're going to make our turn here a little bit high. And you know what? We're getting close to the clouds. I'll let the autopilot take over. So that will fly us correctly, hopefully. Alright, so yeah, we're pretty much out of here now. It'll be a little while. Let's see. There's our climb page here. about an hour until we start descending. So we got about an hour, maybe 45 minutes of cruise time. Not a terribly long flight. And now we're in the clouds. There we go. Absolutely blasting out of here, though. It's ridiculous. 3,000 feet per minute. Oh, I never turned the packs on. Balls to the walls. Oh, hopefully no one's dead. Well, I guess that's what I get for not using checklists, since I forget to do it. I guess that's what I get for not using checklists. Altitude disagree. Oh, I forgot to set this, didn't I? I was like, well. I don't know why those were set differently. Take our auto brake off. Something just I have like the weirdest feeling that something's just gonna go terribly wrong. And we're just gonna smash. We're gonna hit the ground real fast. I don't know why. That's why I kinda like the 777s. It's got like a built-in checklist kind of thing. Let me turn this down just a bit. I'm gonna check the stream real quick to make sure that I'm... So I kind of like the 777s. It's got like a built-in... Okay, alright, that's good. That's good. Hello? Alright. Alright, well, we're just coming up above the clouds now. Pull back our descent rate a little bit, or ascent rate. Oh, never mind. Let's go back up. Probably because we don't have much. We don't have much on board. Put the gear to off. This is the hydraulic pressure. Lights can come off. All right. So after that relatively eventful takeoff, which consisted of me forgetting to do lots of things. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well this thing is just going to fly for us now at this point. Top of climbs. The top of climbs about 80 miles out. It's like... I think we might have accidentally tuned into a VOR. Yeah, we did. God dang it. Is there like... I don't think there's 122. I guess there is 122. Let's wait. We could just do that. I don't know. I can't get rid of it. It's freaking out. I don't know what it's doing. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna throw some music on, I guess. There's not really much else to do. It's kind of doing some weird crap. It's like kind of porpoising a little bit. Alright, well I don't really have any concerns for weather. We will have a pretty decent crosswind though. Alright, well actually here's 18,000 feet, so we can pop that in standard mode. Oh, they're synced now for some reason. Alright, let's see what NCS has. Some new stuff here. How about this? How do I feel about this? guess we've really gonna take it back to climb right now. Well above. I don't know what it's doing. I've always noticed that the NGX has a tendency to kind of like just randomly pull up and down, even though the wind isn't really changing. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. You kind of tell by if you look at the descent rate or the ascent, the climb rate, I guess at the moment, the vertical speed indicator. I guess would be a better name for it. It just kind of goes. It's fairly inconsistent. Like it just goes up and down, up and down. And I get that it's a plane, it's not perfect. So it just seems kind of odd that sometimes it has like fairly drastic kind of swings. I guess that's like the right word for it. I feel like it's set up to views on the other wing now. I'm really tired of seeing that wing. Wow, that's actually really loud. Holy crap. Let's do that while I'm doing this, because that's loud as crap. Also, this song kind of blows. Just saying. Let's turn that off. Do that. Alright. Okay, this song really blows, actually. Yeah, no thanks. Electromanias usually. Electronomia? I don't know. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Something like that. Their music's usually pretty good. Camera's shaking, so it's not like completely unrealistic. I don't really have any, like EasyDock has, at least V1 does, I don't know about V2 because I'm poor. At least V1 of EasyDock has a like a head movement thing. I don't know how it's probably fairly decent. Fairly the same with V2. Jefferson Duarte, sorry, that's kind of like a great name. He's a little Brazilian. Also, pilot. Nice, man. Yeah, flight simulation is pretty fun. I took a break for a while, about a month, I was saying earlier. Just because I really wasn't feeling it. But back now. It's definitely fun. So yeah, as I was saying, it has like a head movement thing you can kind of tweak. For whatever reason, whenever you make a view, it kind of sometimes will like it won't override it. It doesn't have a default setting that gets changed, and then there's no head movement, which kind of sucks. So I have to do that. But PMDG, I think, has built their own head movement crap into the planes. Because I've noticed that I don't really need. I'm not using a profile. The head is still shaking around compared to like this. This is the easy dock. This is their default. Whoa, weather update. Thanks. Join into it. That's their like default kind of profile. And this is PMDG. I think PMDG's is probably a bit more realistic because I think easy dock is a little bit too smooth. So we should have an ETA up on the overlay at some point now. So we're about 5,000 feet from our cruise altitude, which or maybe it's 2,000 feet. I don't know. If you really want to know, go ask the guy who coded it. His name's CAG2, C-A-G-2 on YouTube. There's also, if you just Google FlyLive or look in the description, you will find, well, you won't find a link for it. It's just what it's called if you want to install it. No, alright, I guess it's 2,000 feet. There's probably an option for that. That's still looking good. I don't really want another OOM. For those of you that have seen, the long haul video that I put out about a month ago, we're like very, very close to having an OOM on the approach. There's a burp there. We were really close to having an OOM on the approach, which really, really would have sucked because I was logging that flight. I fly for DLH Virtual, and I was logging that flight. It was like a 9-hour flight, and I'm like, you know, I might as well log it because, you know, it's just a flight on their roster. And I wouldn't have been able to log it if it crashed. It really would have sucked. But I dealt with it. That song sucks too. Sucks too. Jesus, there's nothing good. Whatever. We'll play this. Wow, it's quite good crosswind there. Alright, so we still have a little while until the top of the 700 miles. So we're not even really top of the climb yet. Still rough. 13 miles up there. Whoa! What was that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was weird. It's another one of those weirdo NGX things. I don't know why it does them. I don't know if it's a PMDG thing or if it's like a real thing that happens. But it's kind of annoying. Alright, 1 to go. Let's use the top of this thing somewhere. Hopefully that's enough. I wonder if I see this. We got 15 miles to go down 5,000 feet. Probably kind of quiet.
still hasn't calculated. I'm not sure why. I really wish that would show up over the screen, or somehow inject it into the game, so I didn't have to have this in the video. Something like that. I don't remember what it was. Well, now it's just question marks, unless I don't have it exported to the right directory. Which is possible. Oh god, now it's just reset everything. RIP. Oh, because I closed it like a tard. Good. Okay, now it's working right. Okay. Sim Zulu time, so we have 50 minutes of cruise. These headphones really hurt my head. I'm super glad I'm probably going to be getting new ones at some point. Because, like, I can't stand them. It hurts my head so bad. There's, like, no padding on top of them. So it's just kind of, like, really hard plastic. It doesn't flex on my head. It's not fun. It really hurts. We have like a 10-degree crab going from this.
waterfalls kind of here. Like camera. That's really loud, actually. I'm gonna remove myself from that view. My God, I hope we have enough gas to get there. That'd be real awkward if we ran out of gas. Feels like if I would shut down one engine, if it ever comes to that. Or I could just add more gas mid-air. Yeah. No, whatever. Yeah, that would be a little sketchy. Well, I don't know. I'm just surprised it hasn't. We're just pitched up so much. It's kind of odd. Whatever. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Oh, there's a checklist right here. Well. Alright, well, I'm going to go use the bathroom, take a short break, and I will be back in a few. About 55 minutes left of the flight. And wait, hello? I guess I might not be close to the window. Yeah, that would be why. So about 336 miles to top of descent. I could time compress it if I really felt so inclined to do so. I don't know. I don't really know why the lighting is doing weird stuff either. So it could be the sun. I guess we are kind of under some intermittent cloud layers. But it does get lighter and darker at some points. Yeah. Wow, that's an annoying sound. Alright, this one kind of blows too. Love this. Alright, this one's not too bad. I could probably deal with it. Ugh. Kind of tired. Alright, well, we can chuck in our descent altitude. No, you know, we have 300 some miles to go. I'll just leave it for now. There for a sec. Can I use the armrest on this? It doesn't let me move the armrest. That's no fun. I wish there was a way you could do like an estimated minutes remaining with FlyLive, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I would like to see that supposed an arrival time, which may or may not be RIP. Okay. Which may or may not be a real time. I don't know. It's just kind of unnecessarily complicated. But move the throttle. Excuse me. Good stuff. Yeah, there's not really much. I guess we can program in our ILS frequencies. We can have a look here. See what the ILS tune-in price is. ILS. I assume this is probably the same thing, ILS or localizer. I'm just going to assume that. Okay, so the frequency is going to be 111.7. Course 284. I probably should have scrolled the other way, but it's too late now. This song is kind of lame-o, but I'm going to leave it because I'm lazy and I'm not really changing it. Sucks for you guys. Accelerate this because I don't really want to sit here for another half an hour just doing nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna accelerate this. Let's get simulation rate double. So now we only have to sit here for 15 minutes. I would go 4 times, but higher speeds higher than like 2 times. It's a little sketchy ball sometimes. It's a little dodgy. Sometimes it will make the plane like bob up and down really fast. At least I've experienced that with the Aerosofts A320. I don't know about any other planes. But yeah, that happens. And then it like freaks out and disconnects the autopilot and everyone dies. It happened. I literally crashed the plane because of it once. You know, that's not exactly ideal. This song is loud. Die. I don't know if it's actually that loud. I literally crashed the plane because of it once. You know, that's not exactly ideal. It actually is that loud. It actually is really loud on the stream too. God. Okay, maybe it's just a loud song. I don't know. Alright, well, our approach is set up. Flying over mountains now. Those are some... I really wish there was a good ortho for P3D. Unfortunately, there does not seem to be such an application. Kind of sucks. It's pretty fast, wow. Oh, it's because the simulation speed is double. So it literally accelerates everything else in the game. As far as I can tell, everybody's dead. Pressure was... think we should have enough gas. Actually, I'm gonna leave that up. Screw something up. We real quick need to. I guess I can use R to change that. I think PMDG has like an auto time compression thing that'll go blue. I just slowed that a lot. Wow. I think PMDG have like an auto time compression thing. I don't really remember how to do it. I think you press and hold the chronometer button. Although I don't know if the I know the 747 does it. I'm not sure if 777 or 737 do it. We can go ahead and move this down to here. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about that now. We still have another 200 miles to the top of the descent. I wonder if we can squeak with 4 times. Let's just try it. See what it'll do. I don't know, this is kind of sketchy. I'm not sure if I like it. I think this thing just froze. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. Crap. Probably about the least legit thing you've seen in a while. In order for this to be, I think, what we'd be doing Mach 2.8 in a 737 in order for us to be actually traveling this fast. Of course, it's highly unrealistic. Oh yeah, okay, this is where it gets sketchy. Nope. Yeah, it's crap like that. When that starts to happen, that's when you bail. Because, like, I assume the camera movement's not just, like, random and not tied to physics at all. It's not clouded up here at all. Like, when that starts to happen, like, the plane starts to over-exaggerate its movements to, like, correct itself, and when it's in, like, 4 times speed mode, it just kind of freaks itself out, and then we'll just crash. Or disconnect the autopilot, and it'll do weird stuff. So, it's not good. About 10 minutes till top of descent with time compression. Yes, this is why I'm not terribly fond of doing long flights on screen. It just kind of, it gets boring real fast. Mess with your headphones. Give everybody motion sickness. How about that? I don't really know what the purpose of this chime button is. It looks like it's just kind of like stuck over the no smoking. It just makes it ding. It looks like it's stuck over the no smoking, which I don't know. I don't really know why that's there. generic mountains, man. Not even really, they don't even look like mountains, they just like, look like grass plastered over a hill. Like that's slightly more believable, not by much. Today we're flying American. We're flying American Airlines in your livery. November 880. November. I just found it on the app somewhere. If you Google new American livery PMDG 737. It should come up with that, or at least a thread somewhere in AppSim that has a link to it. I'm also slightly disappointed that you can't open the windows on PMDG planes. It's kind of stupid. I'm a little bit mad. Like we go to all this length to replicate this realism stuff, and then you can't open the window. Like, really? Alright, 108 miles to the top of descent. The song is like really bad. What is this? No, let's not. Whatever this is, let's try this. Something, yeah, that'll work. I've probably played that before. Oh, that's where you start the clock. I didn't realize that. Crap. Well, we've been going for an hour and 2 minutes now. Or an hour and 2 minutes game time. That's really over-exaggerated. Jeez. So apparently their dynamic head movement thing also is affected by the time compression. Alright, about 80 to top of descent. 5 minutes for real time. I doubt we're going to be on the ground in 20 minutes. Like, that it just seems, well, yeah, I highly doubt we're going to be on the ground in 20 minutes. Yeah, this doesn't seem likely. I'm going to vote more on the side of half an hour. So once we get to maybe about 20 miles left, I will turn off time compression. Well, it's pretty much really clear right now, at least in Southern California. This is like Northern California. There's a few clouds over there. But other than that, not really. I feel like I need to change this sky color or something. I'm not really fond of, at least these Rex 4 textures have like visibility protocols and crap. I'm not really fond of it because they all do this like really like intense haze. I don't know, that could be a PTA thing too. But they all do this like really intense haze thing on the horizon there, which makes it kind of weird to look at. Which also reminds me, I don't remember, I hope I have my color depth set. You know, for those of you that have an NVIDIA graphics card, for those of you that have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can go into the NVIDIA control panel, and I think it's like under change resolution or something like that. You can set your color depth to full instead of limited. I don't know why it would be unlimited by default. It's kind of stupid. But you change that, and then the colors get a lot like fuller. And whenever you update your graphics drivers, apparently it changes that. So I think I changed it. I just can't remember though, and I don't really want to mess with it now because it'll probably screw something up, and then just everything will go to crap, it'll die. What's this? Why are we doing that? Okay, so. How many times I'm going to do that. As nice as it is, oh, that stroke again. As nice as it is to have like a HUD thing there, it's just kind of annoying. I suppose it's nice that you don't have to like look down. I think it's kind of distracting personally. I'm going to turn off time compression now. Normal. Alright, so. Yeah, I'm really glad I used that, because that would have just been sitting there for absolutely nothing. Alright, I can get rid of this menu bar now. This side. So if we give this a look, our approach, we end up coming in over the airport, which is probably highly illegal in real life, because we're going to be really low. So we'll overfly it and then make a left turn. Hugely unrealistic, but I don't really care. So yeah. Because I really couldn't find a good approach. It's just, they're all vectors, and since I'm not flying with a controller, I suppose I could have just put in the heading myself and then vectored myself down. I didn't really feel like figuring that out, so that's what I did. This will probably backfire on me hugely, and I'll probably regret doing it. But I guess we really won't find out until we get to that point, will we? Says what's up? What's up? What's up? Alright, well, reset. Oh crap, yeah, I forgot to do that. Glad that came up. So I'm gonna stick in like 1,500 feet. Oh boy, I do love scrolling. That's my favorite. Stick that in, since that's going to be our target. Well, I'll put that in as our target altitude. yeah, I'm really glad that came up because I would have totally just blown by top of descent and would have been like, what the crap? And I would have been like, oh, I'm an idiot. Now I've just screwed us all. So that's good. Are you landing at 2-8 right? Yeah, I am landing at 2-8 right. And I just, the approach, I just completely, I just screwed it up. So, actually, no, I screwed it up even more the first time. And I had to preload the plane because I couldn't figure out how to erase a flight plan in here. Okay. So there's top of descent, and down we go. Good God, I can't speak. Just saw your stream, so I thought I'd say hi. Alright, that's nice. Hi. Yeah, for those watching, Alex M. It's my friend IRL. I know him personally, so he actually lives like 2 blocks from me. So yeah. I suppose I can set the head to our runway. All right. Chick just like walked by my house and like stared at me through my window. I stared back at her. Kind of weird. Alright, well, we're coming on down. I don't really know what speed it's aiming for. Target speed 289. Alright, we'll pretty much have that. So our next restriction is below 16,000 at 280 knots at belows its intersection. Belows it is here at 60 miles. So 60 miles to get down from, what, 30,000 feet is decent. So our frequencies are tuned. Yeah, it's like 90 in Chicago where I'm at right now. 82, that's close enough. But yeah, it's still pretty hot. 68 sounds slightly more appealing. Am I going? I don't know what that means. Can you elaborate? Oh no, I'm not flying on that sim. I don't fly online. I just realized how screwed up this overlay is. Wow, that is not even at all. Holy crap. Yeah, I need to redo this, the positioning on this overlay on the top of the screen. Yeah, it's hot here, but I need to fix this stupid crap. There's not. I couldn't really figure out a good way to make it all even. So, yeah. Where? And, yeah, we live in Chicago, and it's pretty hot. The AC just turned on. And my room's always like the hottest, so whenever I have to close my door and my computer's running, it's like a space heater in the middle of summer. So, you know, obviously that's not exactly the best situation. I'm going to dump the music now. Do that. Let's look up. Oh god, I just hit every button. Let's look at the weather. I guess FlyLive does that for us. Let's see. So the wind is out of 330 degrees at 3 knots, so that's basically nothing. 10 miles visibility. Few clouds. Whoa, hey there. Few clouds at something. I don't know. Altimeter is 3004. Can I pre-program the altimeter? That's the question. Ah, I can't. Good. 3004. Cool. Just make sure to set that on the other side. Alright, so that's good. Altimeter is set. Let's just continue that. And nothing else. Alright, cool. So, weather's good. Stream Ready, you have a new subscriber. Guess who? Well, it's probably not you. Definitely not. No. Yeah, probably not. No, definitely. Nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to San Francisco. It looks like a cool place. Okay, while we're descending, let's just check this. So pressurization, landing altitude is set, anti-ice is as required, which is not required. Pressure briefing and fuel is checked. 11 tons, or 11 tons. No, 11,000 pounds. I'm gonna get my units right. Those weirdos in their metric system. Let's see, airspeed and altitude bugs. Altitude, our target altitude is 1,500 feet. Speed is currently being managed by the flight computer. And that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug in. Yeah, I was kidding with that whole you're not the new subscriber thing. I don't know. I'm a really sarcastic person, so I don't know if that didn't come through over the video, but I was being sarcastic with that. I think it worked. Okay, so do we want to leave 40 or do I want to do 30? We can probably do 30. Here in Atlanta, it's like 85. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my whenever oh god, what was I gonna say? Just completely lost it. Whenever I like to go swimming, my friend Alex, who's probably in the chat still, he has a pool. I usually like it to be really hot when I go swimming. So I'm a really skinny person, and I get cold really easy. So I usually like it pretty hot. But when I'm not swimming, generally I prefer less than 80 degrees, because then it's just hot. Only flaps 40 on that. So rev speeds. 111.7, 284, and that run was 11,000 feet. So provided I don't float it. Actually, when I said I hadn't flown for a while, that was a lie. I flew yesterday. I forgot about that. I was flying the 777, and I've never really known what to do with the auto throttle. I've never really known what to do with the auto throttle in that plane when I'm landing. So normally I just take it out like any other plane I would do. But I left it in yesterday because I've seen pretty much everyone else that I've seen fly it. They just normally leave it on during landing, and for whatever reason, it just decided it was gonna throttle like all the way up to 100% N1, like when I was at like 500 feet. So I basically ended up floating it all the way down the runway. And I floated all the way down the runway and almost got it landed. It was some ridiculous stopping distance. It was like, I think it was only like 2,000 feet because I put on max brakes and reverse thrust. So it was pretty good. Pretty good. I need more speed brake. Fast. I appreciate this from my neighbors. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a leech, I swear. Definitely not. Okay, I'm going to set our auto brakes as well. Alright, let's get on the speed brake. Okay. All this stuff looks good still. That's good. we're definitely not going to be on the ground in 4 minutes, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to hazard maybe like 15 minutes, probably. It's going to be right here, I think. Just a little bit. There, on the speed brake. Oh, what the heck did I do to it? Oh, I've broken it. Oh, God. I've seen people land it with the little auto throttle button still engaged, so I figured I'd try it. It looked like the same thing happened with all the other people, but nobody got that super weirdo burst of power in final. Just completely overshot it. But I could be doing it wrong. I don't know. I thought that was the way you do it with 777. Probably try it again at some point, or watch some more videos. P3D V3 still, because I'm core. I do use PTA, and I do not use Active Sky. This is FSXWX. Here, let me show this real quick. No, okay. But basically, it's a free weather engine, and it does the job. It works just fine for me. So, yeah, the frame rate just got kind of crappy. Range in. Yeah, well, I basically had to just kind of like force it onto the runway. Whoa, speed, hello. Alright, bring that back. Steep descent after cork. Oh, no kidding, yeah. Yeah, so I could completely screw this up. The airport is... FMC is still getting mad at us. Oh my god. What is it doing? Drag required after mid-load. Yeah, I get that. The speed brake is full out. You can probably pull some thrust back. Yeah, you can just shut up. Great, thanks. Just whacked my mic, sorry about that. What was the name of the free weather engine? It's FSXWX. Just type it in the chat. That. I think it's from a website like plane-pix.de or something like that. It's a fairly simple install process. But let's... Wow, I feel like we're way too high. Like this is what we get 20 miles. Now it's about 20 miles and then maybe about 10. Okay, maybe we're not fine. Well, yeah, I just kind of set it. We are descending. Where we're going, we don't need no vectors. I don't know. I've kind of got it worked out. Once we make this turn, I'll hop onto the localizer, and it should work. We have the localizer here, anyways. So, all right, now we're making a turn down to 4,000, and it's like 10 miles to 4,000. So. probably gonna, I'm just gonna leave the speed brake out, honestly. Just keep us slowed down. I'm gonna maybe do a speed intervene. A couple miles here, get us down to like 220. Once we start to level off, then I will I'll pull back. Speed. This doesn't really help that we have a tailwind right now. But yeah, if we went and looked out the window, we'd probably see it. So, right down there. And then you get this because frame rate, wow, that's nice. Thanks for that. Oh god. No auto land. Oh, I don't care because I don't need auto land. So. I've never seen that one. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, I'm gonna, let's see, what does this thing want to do with the speed? So it wants us to be 174, 230 at Menlo, and then 174 at 7. I suppose I'll just let it do what it wants to do. Oh god, I've just done everything now. Just make sure our approach reps are still the same. Yep. Alright, that's good. So I'm gonna, let's see what we have in localizer here. Yes, drag, we're like on top of the drag right now. I don't think we need any more. Physically don't have any more. I'm just gonna split. And drop us to like 220. That should get our speed down, hopefully. I guess it's not like the 777, where it pitches up. Here, can I stick it in the flaps? Yeah, okay, I can do flaps 2. Actually, I can go up to flaps 5. Flaps 5 isn't too good. There we go, that's slowing us down now. We'll pop in flaps 5. And we will, actually, we'll just do approach mode. That should arm it. Whoa. Hey there, what was that? Okay. So, coming around now. I guess we might... Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. Alright, we're on the localizer now. Single channel, I don't care. Localizer, let's... Yeah, I probably don't have the most legit approach. We have about 10 miles to the field now. I'm just going to drop us down to like 180. And, let's see, what can I... So, flaps 10 is 210. So, flaps 10 now. Flaps 15 is 200. Alright. We have the glide slope coming up on it. Alright, flaps 15. Oh crap. I'm gonna, you know what, we'll just put the gear down. Alright, I'm gonna bring our target altitude up to like 2,500. I'll bring it down to, I'll put it at 2,000. We should pick up the glide by then. Alright. So flaps 25, flaps 25 is 190, 175, 162. Alright, I'm going to bring our speed back to 141. Good. We are almost on the glide. 175 and 162. So I'm going to put him in. I always like seeing the flaps extend. It's kind of fun. Okay, there's the runway. Everything's loading in. Frame rate is kind of blah, but whatever. Okay, and let's dump the autopilot. Shut up. Okay. So I'm going to leave the auto throttle in until we are close to the runway. I'm going to turn this back just a bit. Falling low. So no guarantees about the quality of this landing. I've never been good at landing this plane. I'll let you guys know what the landing rate is, though. I have a plugin that tells me. All right, now we're getting. All right, I'm taking over. We're a bit to the left. We have a little bit of a headwind. It seems a bit variable between 7 and 9 knots. So it's a little bit distracting. I'm going to trim that down a little bit. Alright, I'm going to shut up now and focus on landing the plane. Stop stuttering. We're a little bit low. Gears down, flaps at 40. The brake is set. We're golden. And we're slow. Whatever. It's not like the most powerful thing ever. Doesn't really matter. Visual. So as long as we don't stall it, I think we're good. Alright, yeah, now we're kind of alright. It's 100.
50. 30.
And floating in. Rip.
20. 10.
Alright, 295. That's not bad. Could be better. Alright, just idle reverse. Knots. And auto brake is disarmed. We'll go ahead and get off of this taxiway coming up here. Oh, I don't think I ever armed the speed brake. Oh, I think it auto deployed. Whatever. Alright. Nice. So I would call that a good landing. It wasn't exactly maybe the smoothest thing ever, but it doesn't really matter because the plane didn't explode. Cole Rycroft says, nice landing. Thank you, man. Alright, no speed brake away. Turn off the auto brake. We could taxi. I'm gonna stay here for a sec. I'm gonna park and we'll have a look at the landing from the outside. It's maybe not the most legit thing ever, but it works, so it doesn't really matter. I'll do it now while we still. Alright. to stop the plane. And we'll go ahead and have a look at the replay. Instant replay. Albin Lindgren says hello. What's up, man? You just missed the landing. He says, I like your channel. Thank you. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. Let's go maybe 80 seconds ago. Let's see. Nope, already on the ground by that point. Let's do maybe 160. How about 130? We'll do 130. There we go. It's not exactly legit. Alright, cool. I'll come check it out at some point. I just like to fly for fun, but if I ever do, I will. If I ever do get into that, so I'll check it out. Yeah, this is where I flared too early. And I ended up floating it just a few feet later and it would have been fine. Yeah, it was a little hard, but the plane survived. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, so there's that. Anyways, let's actually go ahead and land the plane. Not land the plane, good God. Let's go ahead and park the plane somewhere. How about Gate Bravo 25? And follow me. American. I'm probably just parking at the Southwest Terminal, but there's no planes here anyways, so what would I know? Alright, put up the flaps. Yeah, Future 737 landing. I'm used to flying bigger planes, like the 747, I can grease that thing really well. I can get like under 100 feet per minute. I guess, yeah, I have to flare lower in this plane. There's our follow me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the flight directors. Check if everyone's okay on board. I mean, hey, it wasn't that bad. It was a typical Southwest landing. It'll be fine. What is he doing? Just gone around me? He's just gone around me. Holy crap. Hello? Oh boy, I do love it. I do love it when it's just behind me. Why is it behind me? Where's the stuff? Does it want me to like back taxi? I honestly don't know. Let me look at the. I gotta find the stupid graphs for this place. Give me a sec. Let's see. FlightBeam, San Francisco. Does it not have a manual? Let me look. FlightBeam, Flights and Labs, Flight Tampa, FS Dream Team. Apparently not. Well, I think there's one actually on their website. Okay, so it's actually, let's see what taxi we're at right now. Okay, well, let's just see if I can locate myself. So I'm on taxiway Tango. So basically I just make a left. Follow me still behind me, so I don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, I think I know where I'm going now. Probably. Famous last words. Alright, see you, man. too, and probably will stream at some point again in the future. So yeah, catch you again. That was a good landing. Yeah, thank you. It wasn't my best one, but it's certainly better than my other 737 landings, that's for sure. Actually, you know what? I could just put in a new parking spot, actually. I can do that. I'm just going to cross this runway. And we will... I will pick a new parking spot. Flying X-planes, it's different. Yeah, I used to do X-plane until I just kind of went to P3D because they had more, like, jets and stuff. That's what I like to fly. Oh. Really? What is this? No. No, no, no. Stop. Remote follow me. Yes. Change parking facility. Let's have a look at the chart. So, we are currently by... this guy will just come figure it out for us. At least I think, according to their charts, this is gate F. I don't exactly know where. I bet you I'll look maybe over there. Okay, well he's here anyway, so we'll just follow him. Yeah, the ITG 733 is pretty good. I flew that one for a while. Had a pretty good time with it. And that was like, actually, this time was like actually one of the only times that the replay system actually worked in P3D, like halfway legit. The other times it just completely bugs out and like doesn't play sound or something like that. So I don't really know what's wrong with it. We gotta fix it. We can turn off these lights though. Alright, and we'll go ahead and fire up the APU while we're sitting here. We're not sitting here, but while we're taxiing at least. I should fly this plane more. I really like the sounds, like the enhanced cockpit sounds and the Turbine Sound Studios engine sound pack. It's really great, actually. It's pretty good. Where are we parking? I bet you we're probably around the corner. I was correct. We are around the corner. I just don't know where around the corner yet. This is a really detailed airport, actually. I really like it. Oh, yeah, I think I see it. I think we're over there. Is P3D stable? I used to fly FSX, but I gave on that same too many crashes. I have never had a crash in P3D, and I've been playing P3D for about 4 months. I've had one out-of-memory error, and one time that I came very close to having an out-of-memory error. But other than that, I've had no random crashes. So yes, I would say it's stable. Honestly, Sometimes it does weird stuff where like you'll turn it on, like you'll run it, and then it'll just crash for no reason while it's like starting up. But it doesn't really matter. Usually it works just fine when you close it. Yep. All right. Here's where we're parking. We're going right over here. Okay. Looks good. Oh wait, I way overshot that. I thought we were going to be facing inwards more. Ooh, I wonder if this is a SOD jetway airport. Ah, crapper. I messed that up a lot. God dang it. Okay, and apparently I forgot to disable coordinates on this. I thought I did at least. Apparently not. Alright, let's see if I can get it in here real nice. Yeah, I think P3D, well, P3D V4 now completely eliminates out-of-memory errors, so you won't even have to worry about that. At that point, it's just getting everything to work nicely together. This is the worst parking job, honestly. Man, overshot it. Oh well. Okay, parking brake and APU gen. That's good. Taxi light off. Anti-collision off. Or strobe lights off. Cutting engines. Okay, alright, well that looks like we're good, so we can turn off our window heats and stuff. This is not P3D V4, this is P3D V3. I have not gotten around to setting up P3D V4 yet. Turn on the APU bleed still. Bring the AC on. Alright, fuel pumps, we'll leave the left one on for the APU. That's good. APU's on. Turn off our lights. Turn off our probe heat. And it looks good. Alright, anti-ice. We don't need anti-ice. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for this live stream, so thanks to everybody that came around and stuck around and watched this stream. I'll probably stream at some point again. Well, actually, before I do this, I want to see if it's operated jetways. Ah, it's a default jet. Excuse me. That doesn't look like a default jetway, but whatever. That's disappointing. Oh well, I'll have to deal with it. But, yeah, thanks to everyone that came down, stuck around, and we'll see you guys at some point in the future. And going to San Francisco, be sure there's a plane. Alright, well, I will see you guys later.